guys, it's Cherry back here in the basement that we built in the last episode. If you missed it, make sure to go back and check it out. But welcome back to episode 7 of CloverCraft. So, we're running pretty low on resources, so let's go on a bit of a mining spree to catch that back up. Because if you watched back episode, you might have noticed I used basically all of my iron. So, let's go! Alright, so kind of tricked you guys. I actually recorded the intro after I went mining, but you saw that little clip there of me knocking that tower down, and here is our haul. Definitely not hurting for iron anymore, which is wonderful, and we can even go... I'm all over the place. We can even get some buckets and... whatever they are. Get some buckets and start fueling up our blast furnaces with our infinite fuel source over here to get all of this smelted real quick. This has been long overdue because, wow, I should not be this far along in the series, still lacking for iron. So I'm very glad we did this, and I didn't die a single time. I know. Hold for applause. Hold for applause. Alright guys, so now that we're done with our little mining excursion, it's time to get on with the rest of the video. Don't mind them. Anyways, so I've got a couple little plans today. Let's head up and I'll kind of explain them. That's so fun. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a little mini army of horses that are kind of just tied up out here with nowhere to go, and they're sad because they have no house. So today we're gonna build them a little house. I'm just gonna attach a small stable unit to this side of my house and see if I can fit all of my horses in it. Hopefully I can. And then I have a little idea for kind of like a fun little tree design that I'm going to put out here. So that's what we're going to work on. I love that you can see the name tags from up here. It's really funny. I don't know why that's cracking me up. But so that's what we're going to get working on. And I actually think I should have all the materials, at least for the most part, for all of this. So let's go downstairs and get everything ready. Okay, so I think we've got everything gathered that we will need for the stables. Let's see. At least for now. Like, we can always go back and get more stuff to decorate, and I got some stuff in case I need to do any crafting, but time to go strip this bamboo, and then the rest we just need to get crafted. I think it's dark. Yeah, so let's go to bed, and I think today we will also upgrade my bedroom, just because it's quite boring in here, and I think it's finally about time we do something with the interior. Ooh, also, I do have a little plan that I got figured out to make this whole thing just a little less awkward. Not this part per se, but this part for sure. So let's see. Okay, this is what I need to strip, so let's build up and strip all this. I built this in a creative world, and I'm kind of just looking at pictures of it on my phone. And then let's see, it'll go like this, and then 1, 2, 3, down, over, over. I think that's good. I think we'll go with that. May copy the roof onto this side like that. 1, 2, 3, down, over, over. Okay, perfect. All right, so here's where we're at, and I think all that's left to do is add the mossy roof and then texture the floor and maybe some cute little decorations. Also, I trapped these guys, and I'm probably going to move them to my barn, because I'm going to need you for a later project. Got it, guys? Okay, good. Alright, and there she is. Super quick and simple, but I think it's pretty cute. Let's go into free cam. You can get a really good view of it. I will probably eventually go back in, and I've got, like, on some parts of this, I've got, like, bushes and flowers up here on this part of the roof, and, like, the cascading leaves. I might go back and do some of that if I decide that I don't like how it looks, but for now, I'm a big fan. I think it looks pretty cute. I did something super simple for the ground. This is like the same block combo I'll probably use when I do my paths, because the idea is right here is going to be the little pond, and then there'll be a path all the way down here, all the way down to meet up to this. And then over the other way, there's going to be a path all the way around from around this side, probably connect with my back door. Oh, not with my back door, because something else is going to go there, but connect all the way down this way, down, 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 all the way down to where I will eventually, I think we're going to plan to meet it right here, but where I will eventually have a bridge with Snick, which has been in the works for a little bit, but we're definitely still working on it. So, time to move the horses in and to move the llamas out. So I'm trying to decide which pen I think I should put the llamas in. I might just put them with the cows and the sheepies. Alright, let's take you guys over this way. These won't despawn, will they? Oh, I hope not. I mean, I'm sure I can always find something. Come on. Come on. Okay, get in here before you let anybody else out. Causing a ruckus. Alright, and let's go tie them up right over here. Make sure they stay around. Alright, come on. Come on. Okay, you can come right here. Very nice. And then they will stay here, hopefully. I really hope they don't despawn. Should I name tag them just in case? Nah, we'll take our chances. Alright, let's get our horses moved in. I only have one saddle though, so if anybody has any better name ideas than just Dinnerbone for that horse, let me know. And if you have any ideas for this horse, let me know. Hi has low-key named half my pets so far. Rest in peace, Hazel. Come on, let me tame you, dude. Alright, so now that that's done, time to move on to the next part of today's plan, which is the big tree pond thing here. And I actually, I do have a schematic for this one, just so I could get a better idea of the space I need. So let's load that schematic. Oh, that's kind of freaky. There's just a baby zombie right up in my ceiling. Can I see him? Oh, I can. He's right there. That's kind of freaky. Okay, let's get whatever else we need for this and head upstairs and get started on it. Alright, so we got our little area dug out, so now let's start the build. And for context, here is the render of the schematic. I did decide to go ahead and place it down just so I might not use every block exactly the same, but just so I know that I'm going to get something that I'm like generally happy with, because it took me a while messing around in creative with this tree. It's the first time I'm building a tree like this myself. Like, I haven't really tried my hand at building trees really before, other than like customizing like natural trees. So we're gonna see how this goes, and let's start building. Alright, so it's dark and raining, but here's a quick little overview of how this came out. I think it turned out super, super cute. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm a big fan. I think it really adds a lot to the space, especially from like afar. It's not just big and empty, and it has like a good contrast against all the pink, I think. So now we're gonna move on to upstairs. Alright, I'm here upstairs, and I've got some materials, so let's figure this out. Okay, so I have a little cabinet design that I was planning to put here, but chxrryrxd built this for me, and I actually think it's pretty cute, and so I don't want to knock it down. So I'm thinking instead we could put just my bed over here, and we could put the cabinet maybe right here. I'm not sure if it'll be in the way or not, but we can play with it a little and find out. So let's do the bed first. So I've got my two beds, which I will put... Oof. Only this window was too wide. I could make it a little wider, but nah, we'll put it right here, I think, for my bed. And then I'm gonna put these leaves back here. I'm gonna put trapdoors on top with shelves in front, and then I'm gonna do signs on either side like this. Very cute. Okay, and then the little cabinet idea, yeah, it should fit. It should fit just right here, hopefully. But what I'm gonna do for that is I'm gonna put, let's see, 1, 2, and 3 blocks down here. And then I'm gonna take trapdoors along the bottom like this. Perfect. And then I'm gonna take these 2 barrels like so. I'm gonna do the sign and the item frame trick like this. And I think we have something to make the item frames invisible, but I don't know how, so we're just gonna leave them for now. And if I figure it out, I will change them. Boom. And boom. And then I've got an armor stand to go in each one of these spots, and I'm actually going to show arms, remove their base plate, for both of them. Because I just like how it looks better with the arms and no base plate. So, and then right here we've got a slab, trapdoors. Ooh, I put that one in the wrong spot. Like, oh, like that. Okay, and then we've got the shelves like this on either side. And how does that look? I think that's pretty cute. I don't think it's too in the way. And then I thought we could put a painting somewhere, maybe. Maybe even just on this wall would be cute. Let's see what we can get. I don't want like a huge one. So maybe let's use some wood to like define a space. If we could put one like here, I think it would be cute. Oh my goodness. That one's pretty. Let's see what other ones we have, because I don't really remember. Oh, the dog is really cute. Okay, I think the sunflower one is my favorite, so I think we'll stick with it. Let's break these. Boop, like that. Very cute. It's a lot more, it's like just a little bit of stuff that we added, but I feel like it adds a lot to the room, you know? And I'm gonna take all these torches down so that I can get some lanterns in here instead. Because, let's be honest, why have torches when you could have lanterns? And there is a few spots in here that mobs could spawn. So let's just keep those here for now and go get a couple more lanterns. Whee! That's never gonna get less scary, honestly. Do I have any lanterns? No, I think I'll have to craft some. Not a big deal. Did another zombie spawn in my ceiling? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it, honestly. Let's get my nuggets. And let's see. How many can we make? 4? Chill. I'll take it. That should be plenty to make it lit up enough to not spawn anything. This is my favorite part. I love popping out the top. Alright. And, alright. Let's, of course, put one right here. This is too perfect of a spot not to. And then I'm thinking maybe here I could put a little hanging plant moment. And then let's do one maybe right here. Like so. I can break these torches. And maybe one right here as well. And last but not least, maybe we'll just do one from like the middle of the ceiling. So let's build up a little bit. And ooh, you know what? Let's do one on this side. And then ow! Oopsies. In the future, I was gonna say we could do one on the other side if we want. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, like that, and then it'll fall right there. Very nice. I like that. Alright, and then we're also gonna add a little carpet in because I feel like it just adds so much. We can do it kind of like funky. Maybe like this, or is that a little too funky? I don't know, I like it. We could even put like a little runner here. Or maybe that's too much. I don't know, I don't think I like that. But I think I like this part. I think that's cute. I think that's a lot more fun than it was. I might put a little windowsill here. And then I could put maybe a candle in the middle or like a pot in the middle or something. Let's see. Let's like think about this a little more. I'm gonna put another painting right here. And I want it to be a 2 tall. Like this. I forgot that the reason that I don't have 2 tall paintings is because none of the 2 tall paintings are really that good. Well, I don't want to just have the same one I have over there, but that might be what we have to do. Or I could have just this guy. Maybe I'll just have the guy. I don't know. Maybe I'll download a texture pack. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really hate it. It's just, like, kind of there. And then I might stick a torch kind of, like, back here just for a little extra light. It's kind of, I mean, you can see it, but not bad, where I think it's, like, in the way. Oh, and then I'm gonna get a pot and put a pot there. Alright, for this one over my bed, I think how does this look? Maybe, well, I don't know how to take it out, so we're going with it. And then over here, I could put another one. And here, I think I'll just put this guy. I think that's cute. And then right here, I'll put the flowering azalea. Super cute. I think that adds a lot more to the room. And I'll probably put more, like, lanterns and stuff around eventually if I get tired of the lighting in here, but for now I think it's cute. Maybe I'll change my mind in the future, and maybe this might start to bother me, honestly, but right now I'm not too bothered by it, and I much prefer how it looks up here now. So let's go to sleep for the first time in our new bed, and then I'm thinking sometime, maybe next episode, I will redo this area because it's kind of a hot mess, and I do have a plan for this. I figured out a little redstone contraption that I think I'll do, and I found it on YouTube, so I will, when I do that, tag the person who made it. But I think that's where we're going to leave this episode for today. So for an overview of what we got done, we upgraded my bedroom, so it's a little cuter now. It's not just a bed. We built this tree and the little pond, which maybe in the future I'll put animals in. We'll see if I want to put some like fishies in there or something. And last but not least, we added a little stables to our house. So super cute and kind of a short and simple episode, but I had a lot of fun adding these little things around, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of it. Oh, sorry. I really enjoyed making this all, so let me know what you guys think if you liked this episode. And if you have any names for those horses other than Ruby, who is in pink, let me know. Maybe give me some names for the llamas too. Or names for bunnies, because I do have some brown bunnies as well. Alright, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you'll see you the next time. Bye!